women.
You can't hurt me.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to, and there's nothing to be gained from it. What I'm doing is I'm showing that this is why I say therapy is so necessary, because this is beyond delusion. Everybody's not a 10.
Yo.
Every woman does not get a high value man.
He's going hard. It is windy as hell outside, y'all. What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. I want to react to my man's Kevin Samuels. This title of this video is kind of crazy. Wannabe 10s tend to die alone, okay? I don't know what's going to come of this situation. By 10s, I'm assuming that he means like really, really bad women. Okay, so, hey, we're going to get into this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit-ass video. Make sure that you DM me at the Diamond Life 888. Let me know what I should be reacting to next. Tell a friend today. Ain't your mama today, Uncle Joe. He's still a hoe. Let's get right into this video, man. Let's get it.
Right into it. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" 3/4".
That's fine.
5'4" 3/4. That's precise.
I'm a small. I'm
wow.
Probably maybe a 1-2.
Okay. And if you ranked yourself, honestly,
what would you rate yourself?
On a scale of 1 to
10.
Oh, she a 10. Okay, I'm gonna say this. All right, I can't speak on nobody physically wise. I can't speak on anybody else's idea of themselves or idea of somebody else. What's a 10 to me might be a 4 to you. What's a 5 to me might be a 10 to me. So everything is perception. I just want to get that out the way first and foremost, okay? Because it looks like he is finna go in on her ass and tell her that she is probably a 5 at best, okay? I'm just guessing because I've seen a lot of his videos, so I know he's about to go for the jugular. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get back to reality.
Oh,
not in reality.
No, you're not in reality.
Yo, Kevin has to chill, bro. There's got to be a certain point in life to where Kevin gets some chill, bro. It's got to be too cool. Look at this John B. looking ass nigga. Look, he got the John B. swag going on, man. This nigga is too cool. Anyway, let's see.
I'm in reality.
You're not in reality. If you're going to be a 10, we can end this. Because that's not reality. You're not a supermodel.
So what are you basing?
You're not, okay, man. Check the attitude.
Oh.
Let me just go ahead and say this. This bullshit that's running around with black women, they call yourself a 10, never say you don't. That is some of the most destructive psychobabble that's going around.
Psychobabble.
Black women, you need to be more humble. And you're a Christian. Mm-hmm. That's not humility.
Look, Mr. Samuels, just because you don't view her as a 10 doesn't mean she ain't a 10. She a 10 to somebody. Are you saying she's not a 10 up to your standards? Or she's not a 10 to the world standards? What are you saying? All right? Because realistically, what is realistic? What if this lady really does believe that she's a 10? I don't know. She might not believe it. She might just be capping, like he said. But what if this young lady does believe that she is a 10? All right? I'm just saying. I'm trying to give her, something to go off of, right? I got to see both sides.
Well, for one, I know that I was made in God's image, and God knows
he's not perfect, ma'am.
Right.
So everybody's a 10.
I'm not going to get up here and call myself a 4 or a 2 because I'm definitely...
Okay, but let me... if you're going to tell me you're a 10... You're a 10?
I'm a Christian woman. I'm beautiful.
No. I said physically. You can be a Christian woman, but this.
Yeah, physically. I'm beautiful.
You're physically a 10. Then what is Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Rihanna? What are they?
Whatever they're...
Okay, Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, all of them could be a 2 to somebody. They could be a 5 to somebody. It's all perception.
Consider themselves to be.
See, this is that bullshit, John. This is when I start to get upset. Because you ladies say you want help. But then when you start getting into it, your ego gets into it. Put your dick up.
It's not, honestly, Kevin.
This is bullshit. You're not a 10.
You can go to my Instagram now and you see that's how I carry myself.
Okay, I don't care how you call yourself. A 10 is supermodel looks.
And who's to say what the fuck a supermodel looks like? Your idea of what a supermodel 10 looks like could be totally different from what I'm telling y'all, man. Somebody thinks that she's a 10. Somebody thinks that she's a 10. All right. So I get where Kevin's coming from. I get where she's coming from too. This guy is hilarious, y'all. This guy is hilarious.
Are you
I'm far from ugly, honey.
I didn't say that. So you made this combative, man. If you really want to say you're a 10, that's fine. But show me what the model contracts are.
What? All right. So I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree. Okay. I have resistance to what he's saying on that because he's going off of what society might deem as being a supermodel. You don't have to be a registered supermodel on paper and actually do supermodel shit to be a supermodel or to be looked at as a supermodel. There's a lot of 10s out there who are not indeed supermodels, all right? And once again, what the fuck is a 10? A 10 to you might be different from a 10 to me, once again. What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comment section down below. We're only 2 minutes into this, and this shit is intense.
I don't want to be a model.
I didn't ask you whether you want to be a model or not.
Somebody asked me today.
But you're not. But man, you're not. But you're not that. Come on.
This nigga is funny.
Well, you said show me where the model contract. Somebody asked me today. Oh,
okay.
Do you model?
Let's try this again. Where would you honestly rank yourself?
I just told you.
A 10.
Yeah. No. Maybe to you I'm not, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
No. So you're a 10.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So are there any women that are higher?
Are you saying I'm not a 10? Tell me why I'm not a 10.
No. I'm asking you. No. I'm asking you.
Tell me why I'm not a 10.
No. You're not questioning. See, you're on my.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me that there are no women that are more attractive?
What?
I'm asking.
It's hard.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top.
It's like I'm not.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top.
If I'm a 10,
an A plus, a 100 on a test is as high. No.
No woman.
Back it down.
No, I'm telling you.
Back it down. A 100 on a test is as high as you can go. It's a perfect grade. You're saying you're a 10, a 100 on the test. Are you saying that there's nobody who scores higher than you on looks? You're in the top percentile. Worldwide.
Possibly, honestly, but it doesn't matter to me. No other woman I'm intimidated by. Not one. I'm not.
Look at how you look at yo.
Maybe by the world standard, I'm not because I'm darker. I don't know what's the reason. I don't know. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. They always say, thank you.
It's not about being darker.
I knew we were going to get to it eventually. Eventually, we were going to get to the colorism argument. And see, the problem is, man, when you women walk around with this inflated estimation of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You see how she went down into the titties, like, look at my titties. Okay, can I get an extra point?
Life tells you what lane you're in, whether you want to admit to it or not.
So are you saying colorism doesn't?
No, I'm not going down first off, I'm not going down the colorism path because.
Hold on, wait a second, y'all. Let me see if I'm peeping what I'm really peeping here. Hold on. We have 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so I don't know if you guys peeped this. Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I probably am. But look what happens here, y'all.
When you
wait. Let me just show y'all. Okay, this is how the level has been the whole time they've been talking, right? This has been the level the whole time. Like she's had her camera at this level, right? Once we get to around 4 minutes, all right, she starts to try to get his validation in a way. Watch.
You women walk around with this inflated estimation of.
This is where it starts. She puts the camera down, knowing you don't have to. Why did you touch the camera? You didn't need to touch the camera. Okay, so she goes down to show the tits, right?
Yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then she brings it back up to where she can show a little cleavage, and a lot of women do this. A lot of women do this to get jobs, to get what do you call it? To get promotions, to get favors, to get guys to do what they want them to do. They use cleavage, they use their sexuality because they know guys are visual creatures. Did y'all not see what she just did? She readjusted the camera to where she's showing a little bit of cleavage, even though that ain't really no cleavage. She ain't got much cleavage, but y'all see what I'm saying? You ain't slick, girl.
Life tells you what lane you're in, whether you want to admit to it or not.
You can tell she's uncomfortable too because she's crossing her arms.
So are you saying colorism doesn't?
No, I'm not going down the. First off, I'm not going down the colorism path because I'm saying that if you were a dime, you'd be gone by now. Because dimes get taken like that.
Dimes get taken like this, but if you're a dime with a shitty ass attitude, you're going to be on the market. All right? So that goes to show, damn, I don't know if y'all hear that, but somebody needs to turn off their alarm. Thank you. Dimes with a good attitude, gone like that. Dimes with a shitty ass attitude, single for life. Point blank period. All right? Single for life. Whereas you might have a 7. Once again, all of this is perception. But whereas you might have a 7 or an 8 with a good attitude, I'll take a 7 or 8 with a good attitude over a dime with a shitty ass attitude any motherfucking day. And then these dimes with shitty attitudes wonder why nobody wants them or why their relationships aren't working out or why they're being left for a 7 or 8. Check your attitude. Period.
That.
Possibly, or treasures
Period.
hidden.
Okay.
Treasures hidden.
Again. This is what goes on. She's gonna die on this hill because it's about my ego. I've listened to many black women parrot this stuff, especially after that average at best video. I've heard women tell women, "You should never say this. You should never say that." And you know what? The only people y'all are hurting is yourself. Honestly, I asked you just to move the conversation, but you've decided to make it about I'm up here. And it's because of what I think of myself. Okay. But what you think of yourself and what the world sees are two.
Fuck what the world sees, my nigga. Who gives a fuck what the world sees? I understand where he's coming from, too. He's saying from a world perception and what the world has depicted to be beauty might not be her. But at the end of the day, who's to say that what the world thinks is valid? All right? I see both sides to this argument. I definitely see his side. I definitely see her side too. Is she capping? I kind of feel like the energy that she's giving off now that she is capping. She does not feel like she's a 10. Either she doesn't feel like no, she can't feel like she's a 10 because if she really felt like she was a 10, she would have stood by that shit and she wouldn't have had to move the camera, put her titties together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Show a little cleavage. She wouldn't have to do that if she really was sincere about her feeling like a 10. You know? She feeling some type of way now because he's challenging that very insecurity. She does not feel like she's a 10. That's my personal opinion. All right? She couldn't really feel like she's a 10, but it doesn't look like she feels like she's a 10. All right. But once again, what the fuck is a 10? Can somebody define a 10 for me? Because my 10 is going to be different than his 10. It's going to be different than her 10. You know what I'm saying? 10s are different.
Two different things. I am very sorry to inform you and other women. There are women that are prettier.
Look, she laughing too.
Than you.
Okay.
And
there's always going to be somebody prettier, whatever the fuck that means. It's always going to be somebody that's more handsome than you, sir. So what? So what? But I do understand now what he's saying on the wannabe 10s wannabe 10s. I feel like even 10s in general, if you have a shitty ass attitude, once again, you're probably going to die alone unless you end up with somebody who's going to be your personal doormat. Then you won't die alone. Okay, you're going to die with somebody who you don't even want to fucking be with. That you have no level of attraction for, who you can just treat any type of way, and what woman really wants that? None. They're not going to die happy. They might not die alone, but they're not going to be happy with your ass.
If you say you're a 10, that means you are up there with the prettiest of the pretty. Mm-hmm. And then you should have the results to show it.
Possibly.
What results?
Not possibly. You should have results to show.
What results?
It's exception
and the fact
to
that
rule.
she's going to continue. And here's the thing. This is one thing that I would say is so wrong with so many black women. They will not relent. They will shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. They will do this until they die. It's like locking on. It's just the ego. This is the masculine ego of many women today. They cannot.
So you will be
a psychological block. This is a psychological block with a lot of these. Like I can't say anything less, even though you know damn well that this over here. See, I know that there are men that are more attractive than me. I know men that I'm more attractive than, but I would never ever think to call myself a 10 because I know I'm not a 10. I knew at my best I was never a 10. I knew that. But see, men get an accurate estimation of ourselves. That's why so many of you ladies got tricked. That's why that video went viral. Average at best, die alone. Because so many women think that you should get something higher than you are. And then when asked, even a woman in that video said, I would have gave myself so-and-so. Okay, you can all say what you want. But the world reflects back what it is. We attract what we are. And if you've never dated 10...
We attract what we are, Kevin. And that's why I disagree with what he's saying. I agree with what he's saying, but I disagree, if that makes sense. I agree with what she's saying too, and I see the disagreement in it as well. And the reason why I say that is because you literally do. The energy that you put out, you receive back. If you are giving out 10 energy, I don't know how many women who are deemed overweight or how many women who are deemed not so pretty have been just the most gorgeous people, because that's the energy that they exude, because they fully feel comfortable in their own skin. They feel like a motherfucking 10, that they don't have to say that they're a 10. Their aura speaks for themselves. Their energy speaks for itself. Now, if he's talking about, all right, she's not moving, she's not doing anything, she's just sitting there, how would somebody judge how she looks? From society's standpoint, maybe it would be at first a 5 or a 3 or whatever the case. But when you get into an interaction with this woman, she attracts 10s because she is a 10. She feels like she's a 10, and not only that, she feels like she's deserving of a 10. Come on now. So I see both arguments. I get what he's saying for sure when it comes to worldly views and societal standards. I get where she's coming from as well when it comes to perception of reality. There's just two different ways of looking at things, and it's so funny to see these type of videos because you just see two people arguing their point, but both of them in a way are right. And if both of them could just step outside of their box of what their reality is and kind of see into the other person's just for a little bit, they'll be able to kind of take away different things, you know, different views. But anyway, let's finish this video out. I'm going to try not to pause. Let's get it.
Guys at that high level, if they're not knocking down your door, you're on Instagram, right? If they're not trying to marry you, wife you, that's not where you are. You can call it whatever you want to. You can have 10 energy all day long, but that's not it.
Okay, Kevin. Okay.
I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm just saying. I just don't understand why so many women.
You can't hurt me.
Oh, well, I'm not trying to, and there's nothing to be gained from it. What I'm doing is I'm showing that this is why I say therapy is so necessary, because this is beyond delusion. Everybody's not a 10.
Yo.
Every woman does not get a high value man.
He's going hard.
Every woman doesn't deserve a high value man. Your mama got average, and mama built a life. You women who think you're 10s, think you deserve a high value man, are dying alone. Because you have no relationship skill.
I know I said I wasn't going to pause it one more time. 10s who have a shitty ass attitude, will die alone or die with a motherfucker they don't even want to be with, okay? Oh, I got a fart. Oopsies.
Paul said, "Spare me the problems of married people." So if that's what,
he hung up on her ass.
See,
he hung up. This thing is crazy.
Then they want to go to the Bible. So to all you women that were running around telling women to say, you never rank. If somebody asks you to rank yourself, you always say you're a 10, base 10, this 10. You ladies are part of the problem.
Wow. Hey, man, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel. I feel where he's coming from. I feel where she's coming from too, man. Look, I feel like if they both really sat down and were able to step outside of their own box and see another reality, then I feel like, hell, they might have a little more understanding or whatever the case may be. Still hold true to what you feel, but it doesn't have to stop you from seeing where somebody else is coming from. If that makes sense. I love you guys so much. I will see y'all in the next one, man. Peace. And we out, baby.